Hi, welcome back. So good to have you here. We're talking again about the third circle protocol, and just to remind you, it's about the protocol is about that unspoken contract that we have with relationships. So there's you, there's me, and that relationship that we create, the third circle. How do you keep it healthy? How do you keep it vibrant? And how do you keep it working really well for you? And nowhere is it more important than when you run up against trouble with a relationship, like with an ex. And you know, the thing about having an ex in your life is that at one time we loved these people. We shared a life with them, we shared joy with them, and now somehow we've been dumped or we've dumped them. So whether you're a dumper or a dumpy, there's all sorts of emotions that come up with it, and none of them are pleasant. Having said that, we have to find a way of making it work. We have to find a way of handling that situation with grace, taking the high road so that you don't regret anything you say or do in the tumult of all of these emotions. Not all the time, but most of the time, departures from a relationship are rancorous, and people say and do things that they sometimes regret later. You don't want to be one of these people. The reality is there's going to be drama in any division of relationships. People are going to feel hurt, abandoned, sometimes vicious, and that's not you, of course, but the other person. How do you handle that? What do you do? Well, one of the things to do is to recognize that we all have 3 buttons. And when your partner is becoming unfriendly, unkind, and it starts pushing your buttons, it's important that you understand which button they're pushing. And the 3 buttons, and we talk about this in the book, the 3 buttons are: I'm not good enough, I'm stupid, and the third one is I don't exist or I don't matter, or what I call the death button. And if you look, when someone attacks you in a way, and it can be in a sideways, it can come in as a comment like, well, of course you should know better than that, something like that, and you react viscerally, then ask yourself which of those 3 buttons is being pushed. I'm stupid, I'm not good enough, or I don't matter. The death button, you don't exist. In other words, they're talking over you, talking around you. So when you work that out, when you find out what button that's pushed, it does 2 things. First of all, it gives you space so you don't react immediately, you don't come out of your lower self, you come out of it out of your higher self, your best self, because you've given yourself time to think. And you go back to your sense of values and find out where you're going to respond to that. If at all, you may not have to respond. Now, the only time things are different is if there's children involved. And I'm not going to get into it in depth here because that's a lot to discuss. But I will say one thing to you. If there's children involved in a breakup, please don't bring the children into it. Please don't talk to the children in a negative way about their other parent. Because remember, your child is half of that parent. You talk negatively about the mother or the father, then they're going to see that part of themselves as negative, and you don't want to do that to your kid. So think about taking the high road. Think about handling it from your best self. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be filled with potential drama, because you're not going to get caught up in it. You're going to handle it with grace and charm and the best part of you. And if I can help, just let me know. See you next time.